ever since AI started making its rounds back in 2022, I believe at this point, I'm not exactly sure when ChatGPT went viral, but a few years ago, people have been talking about how coding and needing to learn how to code is essentially an outdated skill, and that developers will all be fired and replaced by AI agents who can do all the work for them. Now, I think that this mentality and thought process is completely flawed. One, if you know how to code, you know how these computers work. You know how artificial intelligence and Gen AI programs work. You can use it to your advantage and work alongside or with AI, have AI agents work for you in order to make your life easier. Now, it's not going to turn a developer into 1,000x more productive, as a lot of people are saying. That's just, I don't really believe in this whole productivity jumping from being able to do the job of one to doing the job of 1,000. That's not exactly why we want to leverage these tools. Yes, it is going to make people more productive. We're going to get rid of having to do a lot of the boring stuff ourselves. We're going to be able to outsource that to our AI agents. What it is going to also allow us to do is become more creative. We're going to be able to spend that time that we used to do on the boring stuff and focus on problem solving and focus on the creative work. Coding is no different. You will be able to focus on becoming a better coder. You will be able to focus on being able to be a more thoughtful, more elaborate programmer where your code can be cleaner, it can run faster. You can use AI to help you do that. Now, a lot of people have been boasting about vibe coding and how they have started businesses and made a ton of money creating applications and creating software with just prompting Gen AI to build the code for them. Now, can you prompt AI to build a program or to build an application? Yes, you can prompt it to build something for you. Is it going to be the best application? Is it going to be the best written code? It really all depends on how well your prompt is, how much time you spend back and forth, and also how much you know about how these AI agents and generative AI itself works. If you yourself are a programmer and you know how to code, you are most likely going to be able to write a better prompt than someone that does not know how a program can be put together. So I really, really do think that right now is one of the best times to learn programming. Years ago, when I was learning and teaching myself Python, I thought it was an amazing time at that point. And now with generative I find it a lot easier to be able to prompt and work with these generative AI chatbots because I have that coding background. So, for all those that are saying that programming and developers are dead and they should all go and work at a Starbucks because all these vibe coders are going to be doing their work, I think you're sorely mistaken. I think that you have a superpower and you have the ability to work better with an AI than if you know how to code than if you don't. So go out, start coding. Start one of those challenges, 100 days of code, to teach yourself to code. And you don't have to have aspirations of becoming a developer. You can be working in your regular job that might not be a technical one. But if you learn the basics of coding, you'll be able to do things that others can't. And that's a great way to stay relevant and continue adding value. Thank you.